We all have to have a dance off and see who can conjure the spirit.
Go ahead.
Okay. Even though that was really fun and funny, like, just gotta be careful because we haven't experienced any of the darkness.
Whoa, hello?
That was behind me.
Dude, what is it?
Hello?
Did someone just come in?
Can you tell us about the shadow person?
It's a... Oh, I just heard a laugh! Marker.
Careful.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Project Fear. Right now, we are about to spend the night at the most haunted house in Savannah, Georgia. This is the Sorrel-Weed house. Now, Savannah, Georgia is known for being one of the most haunted cities in America, and this house is a big reason why.
It's also because the devil
Yeah.
went down to Georgia.
Devil went down to Georgia.
That's another big reason why. Yeah, folks, the devil went down to Georgia and Project Fear came to crush him.
Yeah, we're gonna
He's gonna die. We're gonna send him back to heck.
From the outside, it is a stunning historic mansion sitting right on Madison Square. But inside, the history is truly dark.
There are tragedies tied to this house that people say left behind something violent, something angry, and it may still be there.
But not everything here is dark. Some reports describe something else entirely. Sadness, grief, all tied to stories that are honestly hard to even talk about.
We are definitely anticipating an emotional roller coaster tonight. This is going to be a very interesting night for us. So what we're going to do right now is we're all going to read from our phones some of the research we did on this location. We're going to kind of fill you guys in on the history, the haunting.
All right.
Let's get into it.
All right, let's read.
The Sorrel-Weed House, Grim Foundation. The American Revolutionary War. The house stands on land where the British built their fortresses in preparation for the 1779 Siege of Savannah, one of the most significant and bloody battles of the American Revolutionary War. The revolutionaries dug a trench to bury their dead, and after the battles, the bodies were never exhumed. The Sorrel-Weed house was literally built on top of the deceased soldiers' remains. The Sorrel-Weed house was built in 1840 for one of the wealthiest men in town at the time, shipping merchant Francis Sorrel. Born in Haiti, the son of a French colonel and a free biracial woman who died shortly after giving birth to him, Francis was abandoned by his father on the family's sugarcane plantation during the Haitian Revolution. In an incredible act of kindness, the orphaned 5-year-old Francis was hidden and ultimately raised by one of the family's enslaved caretakers, ultimately saving the biracial boy's life. Francis, his wife Matilda, and their children lived in the home for roughly 2 decades.
The Sorrels enjoyed an active social life, hosting lively parties on the property with elite guests including Robert E. Lee. But it was Francis's non-consensual relationship with a young slave girl named Molly that would bring the family's happy facade crumbling down. Despite his efforts to conceal the illicit affair from his wife, Matilda eventually caught them in the act, and in an enraged and distraught state, it is believed that she plunged to her death by jumping off of the second-floor balcony. No one actually knows whether or not she jumped or if she was pushed. There is some debate to that. But yeah, as of right now, we have no idea. In 1859, the Sorrel family sold the property to Henry D. Weed, less than 2 years before the Civil War. The now Weed estate would prove to be a grisly sight for soldiers injured in battle when the basement was used as a surgical room for Francis's son, Dr. Francis Sorrel Jr. In his makeshift field hospital, limbs were painfully amputated, crude medical procedures performed, and many men would suffer and die in the basement of this beautiful home.
That's a lot of history. Like, so much happened on this land.
Hauntings. Spirits of Matilda and Molly. In life, these women suffered deep sadness and pain on this property. Today, visitors often see dark female silhouettes walking through the halls or appearing in mirrors. These encounters are described as feeling emotionally heavy or sad. Some visitors describe a sourceless feeling of panic overcoming them after entering the home. And phantom voices still echo through the grounds, sometimes as a whisper, giggle, or muffled conversation. There are reports of child spirits lingering or darting around the home and grounds. One of Francis and Matilda's daughters, Matilda Ann, did succumb to scarlet fever at the age of 6 in the home. 2 of their other children did not make it to adulthood, so it is possible that they perished on the grounds as well. This could partially explain the childlike spirits that are seen around the property. That is like a series of bad luck.
I know.
And just terrible.
Like this guy's family was dying left and right.
This is one generation, one family.
Okay. The most haunted locations. The carriage house / slave quarters. The intense emotional sadness in this place is almost tangible. One tour guide mentioned that there is at least one person in every guided group that starts crying during this part of the tour, as well as seeing full-bodied shadow figures, often associated with Molly. This area is a hotbed for EVPs, the most compelling of which was when Molly repeatedly was yelling, "Get off of me, oh God, oh God." The basement. Many visitors say the basement feels oppressive. Some are overcome with nausea or a claustrophobic feeling. Lots of cold spots fill the basement, along with shadow figures by the brick archways. Most notably, the Shadow Man, which is an 8-foot-tall brooding apparition who is believed to be a dead soldier, and is sometimes accompanied by the feeling of substantial chest pressure or choking. We got a Shadow Man in the basement that is 8 feet tall, and this is one of the most common spirits seen here.
Terrifying. Absolutely everything about that.
The parlor rooms. The spirits in these spaces seem to want to keep the party going. Chandeliers can be seen swaying without airflow. Figures are often seen in mirrors, along with the sound of muffled conversations and music give the impression that there is still some supernatural socializing happening. The second floor bedrooms. These rooms are especially active at night. Doors move and even latch on their own. In many instances, visitors will say they feel like someone is standing directly behind them, while others report seeing unexplainable indentations on the beds from out of thin air.
That would be absolutely terrifying.
That would suck.
This sounds like a great place to spend the night, guys.
Yeah, can't wait to get there.
Freaky.
Yep.
So we're gonna wait until it's dark, but once it's dark, we are going to head to the location and start our night.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, everyone.
I feel like we're gonna need it.
Connor, you're coming with us too, by the way.
Whoa, thanks.
You're in, pal.
Count yourself in.
I'm counting down the minutes until we're out.
We are on our way to the location right now. We don't know what we're gonna get. Like, we could leave this night extremely sad and upset, and like that's what some people cry, but also some people have a very dark, violent encounter at this place. So
Like the physical stuff with choking and chest compression, like all of that stuff scares me.
Dude, honestly, like this could get really intense. Like, we don't know what we're gonna get out of this one, and that's frightening in its own right.
2-minute warning. Time to get all of your screams out now, Dakota.
I did that in the shower this morning.
Was that you?
That was me. Yeah.
That was you, huh?
Oh yes, the crying.
Oh, that was loud.
Yeah.
Were you also slapping your own face?
Yeah, I was calling myself a dirty little.
You good?
Yeah, no, I'm a dirty little.
Should be up on this corner somewhere. Yeah, right there. Right there.
Right here, this corner.
Yep.
Okay, a lot bigger than I expected, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. We made it.
Yo.
I think the combined square footage is 8,000 square feet here.
Damn.
8,000? Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Wow. Holy crap, dude. This is huge.
Hi, Sam and Colby. We saw that you came here.
Okay. I'm pretty sure this is the basement. I think we came in on the bottom.
Hey everyone, we're taking a quick break from today's video to thank our sponsor, Factor. With such busy schedules and always being on the run, our eating habits aren't always the best. Sometimes just being exhausted at the end of the day has you going, well, let's just get fast food again. This is why we're happy to be partnered with Factor. Factor delivers fresh, chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals straight to your doorstep. Thanks to Factor, the stress of planning, prepping, and even just cleaning are completely eliminated. We can now just focus on making a quick, tasty meal that fits into our wellness goals. And right now you can get 50% off your first Factor box and free daily greens. What's daily greens? It's a daily greens drink that you actually look forward to drinking with real veggies and nutrients you might be missing in your daily diet. With 100 plus rotating weekly options that are built on taste and nutrition, Factor is our go-to option. No prep, no cleanup, heat up for 2 minutes and enjoy your meal. For me personally, I absolutely love all their different chicken options, and their daily greens do taste great. So go to factor75.com or click the link in the description and use code FEARDG to get 50% off your first Factor box plus free daily greens. That's code FEARDG at factor75.com to get 50% off plus free daily greens. Thanks again, Factor, and now back to the video.
Wait.
Yeah? Okay.
Obviously, we just read the packet, but this is where the Shadow Man is said to haunt. People come here and they get nauseous. I think we should just walk around. And I do have the PS device, so eventually I'll break this out. But let's just kind of explore a little bit. Let's see what this place has to offer.
Oh my gosh. This was the makeshift hospital.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
That's clearly what this room is representing, like when it was a military hospital. They did amputations down here, makeshift hospital. I think that's a real skeleton.
Yeah, that looks very real. One of the first medical skeletons brought to the United States. Great, add that to the list of things to be on the lookout for.
Right, that's like some bad voodoo right there.
There's like a bunch of soldiers buried beneath us, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the part that honestly creeps me out the most about this. Is it was literally just built over tons of people's graves. Like,
All right.
It's in this room.
What is this? Oh my god.
Carve ourselves a coffin over here.
There's an actual coffin. Gosh, dude, this is a really creepy basement.
this is way bigger than I thought too.
Mm-hmm.
Just like wide open.
Pretty creepy. Definitely a bad vibe down here.
Yeah.
If there's anyone here, we're gonna be here all night. We've been told that there's an 8-foot tall person down here, a shadow, and maybe others. Can you show us that you're here?
Did that light just turn on?
Yeah, that light literally
With
just
the
turned
skeleton?
on.
The skeleton light did?
I should have that on
That
camera.
skeleton light just turned on.
Really?
Is that like an automatic light or
Well,
something?
why would it go off? We're over
Yeah, we
here.
were just over there.
Did you see it?
I got it on camera.
It was the skeleton.
Yeah,
it
it
just
just
turned
turned
off.
off. So it's got to be motion.
But like, we're not
But, like-
moving and we're not even close
Yeah,
to
true.
it.
What's weird is when we rounded the corner, it was already on.
And then it turned off while we were over here, and it turned on by itself though. I saw it turn on while we were over here.
And it's
We're just asking like to kind of show yourself.
That's weird timing. That is really weird timing.
clearly motion.
Did someone just walk in front of that case over there? The skeleton?
Can you walk over there and trigger that light?
Really quick though, when we came down and rounded the corner, weren't the lights
I
on?
thought it was. I thought it was.
I felt like it didn't even. That's
But you
weird.
saw how fast though it turned off.
Mhm.
So it turned off at some point as well. It reactivated.
Dude,
Should I go
something's
trigger
over
it?
there. Yeah.
Should I-
See if you can go do it.
Just to show you.
Yeah.
Follow you.
How close do you have to get? No way.
Nuh-uh.
It's not.
Oh my
no
god, dude.
freaking way.
I'm probably 3.5 feet away.
Yeah, that's crazy close.
You guys had to get, what were you, 2-3 feet away?
Probably 3.5 max. Yeah, something had to activate that. Can you do that again for us? Can you go step in front of that skeleton again?
Can you go sit in that wheelchair?
Okay, I turned on the PS device. This is a device that has a word database inside of it. It said that spirits can manipulate the frequencies and choose whatever word they want. If there's somebody in here, if that was you, we do really want to talk to you tonight, whoever this is. And you can use this piece of equipment in my hand and you can try to communicate with us. You can choose words. So the entire time I have this on, we ask that you please try to chime through, try to converse with us. I'm just gonna walk this over there. Oh, that's me.
Yep.
So this is 4 or 5 feet now, 3 feet.
That's crazy, and it's off right now, and they're moving around in that room. Logically, that makes no sense. It should be on right now. If you guys were moving around right there, it makes no sense that it's not on.
Yeah.
Something walked up right next to it or out of it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, out of it. That's interesting.
That's creepy.
Weird that we haven't gotten a response on the PS device yet.
Singular.
I thought it was going to be instant.
I got that.
Oh, dude.
I got that.
Yep. We get the PS right here.
Yo, that should be.
Dude.
Okay, saw it for the first time. That's nuts.
Can you come talk to us? Use this device in Dakota's hand. Just communicate with us.
Seriously, the lack of responses on. Oh,
What did it say?
Save.
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 First word, save.
Doesn't need to be
Room. Save room. Hurry.
Hurry! Wasn't that one of the EVP claims? Like, hurry?
Yeah, for sure. It was like really.
Oh God, help me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How can we help you? Is there really an 8-foot tall figure down here? Are you here?
Shadow!
What are the chances it says shadows? But like shadow, we only know of the shadow man, but shadows is weird.
There might be more things down here that just hasn't been documented.
Could be the only word that's in there that relates to shadow too, because there's only a set amount of words in that database. But I'm gonna assume the worst.
Well, we're gonna keep walking, but we'd love if you can follow us, whoever we're talking to. Even if this is the shadow man, we want to hear from you.
Duty. There's the whole speculation, though, duty of like soldiers
Yes.
being buried here and then that possibly being the shadow figure.
Yes.
Are they explaining like what they did? They had a duty? I don't know. Like it kind of correlates to soldiers.
Yeah, duty's a very militant word.
That is interesting, and it does fit.
Is this shadow figure? Were you a soldier?
Are you hurt?
Much. Are you hurt? Much.
Can you tell us how you got hurt? Room.
again.
That's the second time we got room.
Graveyard.
Graveyard. Room is a graveyard.
Oh my god.
Yo.
Oh my god.
That's a creepy double back-to-back response there.
Like the room is a graveyard.
Yes.
Oh, I knew we were gonna have difficulty like unraveling these answers because there's so much overlap in history that like they're all not necessarily related.
Oh, the skeleton just went on. Sit.
Are you sitting in the chair?
I think we should move rooms.
Let's do it.
All right, we're just gonna walk out of here. There's a little bit more to see down here, but if you can keep talking to us, you're more than welcome. We really want to know who this is. We're just gonna keep walking, but feel free to talk.
This apparently is the shadow room where people see the shadow figure the most, is in this part of.
What was that?
Dude, someone's walking. Yo.
There's someone above us. Is the shadow man in here? Person.
Person?
Am not.
I'm not.
I am
is
not a
person
human.
in this room? Or human?
Darkness.
What?
What is going on? What is going on? Yeah.
The words are so quiet. It just said person, and then we're like, what person? Am not. And then darkness. I don't know, my interpretation was, I'm not a person.
It is interesting though, the sequence says person, not darkness, which you could take it that way.
Oh yeah, person, am not dark. You could really take it both ways.
Can you clarify? What are you?
Difficult.
Difficult to describe?
Difficult to explain what it is.
Why is it difficult? What does it say?
Result.
The result is difficult?
Oh.
Questions.
It's difficult to give you the result.
Because of our questions.
Because of our questions.
Or the
We need to ask more
device.
questions.
Or they have the device too.
It's limiting.
Maybe.
It's either one or the other. It's
Yeah.
either our questions aren't specific enough, or yes, the words in here aren't, there's not enough words to give us the right answer.
Well, take your time and do your best to give us some kind of description on who you are.
Do you know what the tall shadow person is? Or who that is?
We're gonna keep moving. Do you have any last words for us while we're down here in the basement right now? Can you give us any more specifics? The skeleton just turned on.
What?
Look at that. You can see it
say.
right behind your head. It just went boom.
So it is the same person that we were talking to over there.
It doesn't feel like the 8-foot shadow man because everyone has like
Right.
a oppressive encounter with this thing, and this is not that.
Right, but that doesn't mean the darkness isn't here. It just means maybe that what we're communicating with right now isn't the
Yeah.
darkness.
That's what it feels like. It genuinely does feel like that. We've been in the basement for a long time. I think we should make our way up. We heard a loud noise coming from up there. I'm assuming that might be where the shadow man is, the shadow person is.
All I know is like we need to come back down here at some point
Yes.
and like use something that we could get more definitive answers.
Right. So interesting.
Oh my god.
So these are the parlor rooms. This is where people, report to hear music, like the party is still going. People have smelt the smell of brandy, cigar smoke, women's perfume. They've seen these chandeliers swinging on their own. And there's even been weird phenomena with photos in here. Like when you take a picture, something else will be in the photo.
It feels way different up here. Way different.
A little bit lighter.
Yeah.
We've been told that you will show yourself in photographs, whoever's in here. Can you try to step in front of this flashing light in my hand? Not seeing anything yet. I'm gonna try the REM pod right now. Maybe we just sit across from each other.
Sure.
See if there's anything that wants to kind of come in the middle of us. Let us know that it's here. I just set the REM pod on the table. The REM pod emits an electromagnetic field. If anything crosses it, it'll cause it to beep and let us know that something's here.
There's so many claims of people hearing almost like the party's going on still. This would be the room that they would come in to have a party.
It's probably the most used room in the whole house.
Yeah.
I just want someone to join our party.
Please, someone join our party. I know what it is, guys.
What?
This is so fucking boring, what we're doing. If people are gonna come in here and party with us, it has to feel like a party.
It's gonna feel like a party, baby.
Come on, guys.
Come on, guys.
Party, party, party.
We all started dancing and it worked!
Okay, wait, just to verify.
Party, party, party.
It's not us.
Party, party.
Yo, come on.
No way.
Oh my god.
Wow, this partying thing's like takes a lot of work.
We literally just met the ghost of party past.
Okay, let's do it again. I mean, I'm embarrassed. I didn't even know what I was doing.
That's part of the party. You don't need to know what you're doing.
Nothing's happening.
Time out. How weird is it though? Like you were just doing this over
Yes.
it, and it's not going off.
Like I went like that. Look how close I'm getting. Nothing.
Oh my God.
So crazy.
That's
I haven't seen
actually
anything
so
like
weird.
that ever.
I'm not gonna lie, when I did that, I was like, this is probably for the Fear Club. I'm gonna make a stupid party joke.
Yeah.
What the hell?
And then it made you too.
It made you too.
Great.
The only thing I'm thinking, if we all stand up on the count of 3, maybe it's like that energy of standing up.
Don't try
Yeah.
Like it goes from nothing to standing up. Should we try it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, stand up in 3, 2, 1.
Party. Party.
Partying.
All right, so it was a ghost.
What the heck?
Huh.
All right, you know what this
Okay.
means, right?
What? No.
We all have to have a dance off and see who can conjure the spirit.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right, we're doing a dance off. So
Dance off.
whoever you like the dancing the most, make the red light go off.
All right, let's go. See it.
That's so crazy. Hey, look how far I am now.
Oh my God.
Pretty good, huh?
Real.
Was it this spot or this spot?
Wait, what?
We were literally talking to a party ghost. I'm so excited right now.
Someone else try it.
Wait, I don't even try.
You won. That was so cool.
You were the first one to start dancing too.
True, earlier.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Dude, come here. I knew you partied. Let's go. That's sick.
Dude, this guy's a party animal.
This is the best.
It stopped.
Wait. I was just kidding again right there. I was just like, come on.
You guys, what?
So weird.
Okay, wait.
Dude,
For real though, it almost feels like it's like feeding off of like the party energy.
That's what I said. That's what I was saying before. It's like it's almost like
what is
picking
that
up.
going off again?
Who likes the party? You like the party. Who likes the party? You like the party. Let go. No, wait, and stop. We're not partying anymore. Whoa, that just made me happy.
Comment down below that this is the sickest shit you've ever seen on our channel. Thank you, bye.
You want to party with a ghost?
Let me just try to like jump.
Yeah.
Party just jump.
What?
Okay, that's weird.
I need to sit down.
Yo, you guys just partied your asses off for the like that was sick.
Actually, this might be my favorite ghost we've ever encountered.
Way more fun than.
Hey, can we just chill for a little bit? We're all partied out.
Yeah, come sit by us.
That was so weird.
That was bizarre.
Obviously, there's a chance that we're not like something to do with the dancing. There's something just naturally making that go off. But it's so weird. we've been using the REM pod our whole lives.
Yeah.
And it never has done that.
Okay, that's weird.
This is the first.
Weirdest spiritual encounter ever.
Yeah, and it only goes off when we party.
That's what I'm saying. It seems to respond to the energy that like we're putting out. Not to sound weird, but that's what it feels like. Because no questions, nothing else. We've tried everything. We've even tried tapping.
That's just actually crazy what just happened.
Happy for you, brother. Thank you.
Good time.
Do you guys believe that is not even a single dance lesson in my life?
Yeah, right. You were professionally trained.
I'm actually not kidding. Oh man, no, self-taught.
Well, self-taught.
Yeah.
Those moves were self-taught.
Yeah.
No way.
You're telling me you came up with those moves?
Yeah.
You got your feet to move that fast by teaching yourself.
For sure.
That's impressive.
Thanks. It's a lot of work.
I look like a lot of work.
Anyway, I think there is a lot more we have to see here. I don't know. Let's go back to the gear room downstairs and come up with a plan. But I think we need to start dividing and conquering a little bit.
All right.
Let's do it.
Thank you for partying with us.
Party on, Spirit.
Party on.
We've never had an interaction like that was positive, fun, we're laughing. That is not what I meant earlier when I said tonight's gonna be an emotional roller coaster. That was the one emotion I was not expecting. I don't know, I'm just feeling really weird after that. Like, we're about to go tackle some really heavy, dark places, and we all just changed our batteries, and we were talking about that like, even though that was really fun and funny, like, we gotta be on our toes still, because we haven't experienced any of the negativity, any of the darkness, so just gotta be careful. Basically what we're thinking now is we are gonna split up into two different teams. Tanner, Chelsea, and Connor, they're gonna go over to the slave quarters or the carriage house, and they're gonna do some investigating there. Me and Alex, we're gonna go up to the second floor, the only floor we haven't seen here yet. And yeah, we're gonna be in two different buildings, two different teams, and that's what we'll do for the next hour and a half, 2 hours.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
See you guys.
Good luck.
See you guys.
Okay. Here we go. There's lights on. Might go off IR for a sec. Yeah, there's literally lights on up here. This is the boy and girls room, right?
Yeah, this is where the kids would sleep.
I mean, I wonder if some of this poltergeist stuff is children.
It could be.
I did bring the music box, which picks up motion, which is... Did you hear that?
I heard a kid.
I literally heard a high pitch.
I swear to God, dude, I heard a kid. It's okay, you can come in here. We just want to confirm that you're here.
My name is Dakota, and this is Alex. We'd like to talk with you or hear from you or see you if you can. Let's just see what else is up here. Whoa, this is huge.
Okay.
Okay, definitely a creepy floor.
Yeah, this is a little bit unsettling up here.
Basically, because this floor has so much poltergeist activity, movement, we're gonna use a motion activated device, which is the music box. I'll show you. If anything comes in front of this device, it'll make a song. So we're gonna sit right here in these chairs. We're gonna put the device in this room in front of us, the other bedroom, and see if anything wants to cross in front of it. Okay. All right. If there's any people in here that want to talk to us, any children, anyone at all you have to do is go step in front of that black box on the ground and it'll play a song. you don't want to play with the music, can you do something else that we can see, like shutting one of these doors?
You can even use your voice if you want. We know people hear you giggling and talking up here.
Nothing so far.
What's so strange though about this place?
Ooh,
Oh my god.
that was a freaking tap or like a knock.
Yeah. Dude, that's crazy.
That camera definitely heard it because I was close to that camera.
I mean, we've been sitting in silence for a little bit, and you just said, all right, nothing's happened.
Boom. Was that you trying to get closer? We invite you in. We want to communicate with you, whoever you are.
Can you walk closer to us? Over to this little toy on the ground?
What the fuck was that? That almost sounded like right below us.
You know what that sounded like? Dude, it sounded like one of the doors, like shutting.
Yeah, it did. That was below us, I think.
It felt, I could feel it.
Yeah.
Like it felt like it was below us, or at least like it was somewhere over, like behind you kind of, but it felt below.
Can you do that again, please? But in front of us, like right next to us. You'd think with all like the claims of your stuff moving that this would have gone off by now.
Like whatever's up here is being shy, but I feel a presence up here.
Just so you know, you don't have to be shy. We're actually here just to simply talk.
And if you can show us that you are here with this device, maybe we can pull out some gear that you could talk to us through.
Nothing.
Dude.
That's weird. Just noises around us. Maybe it's not in here. Maybe it is over there.
It might not be.
I mean, I did bring the spirit box. We could leave the music box on in here, even though we may not hear it with the spirit box going, but just to keep it on. Maybe we go into that room with the big bed frame. Just try more direct communication.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's try it out.
Let's go over there. Okay.
This is like instantly a different vibe.
Yeah, completely different vibe. At the top of your guys' heads, did it ever say how many people lived in here at once?
I don't remember.
It never specified?
Yeah.
This is pretty cramped.
Yeah.
You have to imagine it was probably pretty packed in here.
I would assume so. I mean, with that big of a house too. You know?
Yeah, exactly. That's a lot of upkeep.
Yeah.
Just like the eating area.
Yeah, it's like the living room area.
It just feels wrong being in here.
Always.
It feels really weird.
That part of our history is so disgusting, and to actually be within a house that had that stuff going on it sucks the fun out right away of what we just experienced in there.
Totally.
This is where the slaves lived.
Right.
They slept here.
Right.
They like ate here. And the room we just came from is just where they socialized.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck?
Whoa, hello? That sounded like someone just opened up the door.
I thought so too. Is there anyone here with us? We'd like to talk to you. Like it sounded like it was coming from over there.
What is that room?
Oh,
Is that a bed?
That looks like a
Can't tell if it's a bed or a
What's-
table. Oh my gosh. What is this? The bedroom?
What is this area?
It's like a
Separate bed and separate bedroom.
I'm so curious, like, what the view is for them.
Like, think about it. They were standing at that door, looking inside, watching them have a good time, while they were probably mistreated all day, too. That sounded like the bed was creaking.
that not you?
I'm way over here. I haven't moved. That sounded like the bed creaking.
That did sound like the bed creaking.
Whoa.
That was behind me.
Dude, what is it? What is it?
Hello?
Did someone just come in?
What the hell? The door's shut. The door's not even open.
Dude.
What?
Dude.
The door's not even open.
That legitimately sounded like someone came inside.
There's no one in the gift shop down here.
Dude, come back up here. This is weird.
Yo, what is that? Dude, that sounded like someone like literally opened up a door.
Yeah, no, we heard the creak and the thump.
Yeah.
Like both distinct sounds.
I mean, honestly, like, it feels like this room is full.
I do have the obelisk, and I feel like we should turn it on because if there is anyone here, we can get at least some verbal confirmation.
Should we sit on the beds?
That's a good idea. Like these bunk beds?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to turn on the obelisk. Can you tell us how you feel? If there's somebody here, how do you feel right now?
Did you know Molly?
Care.
Care? Did you care for her?
Story.
Well, here's the thing. There's a lot of lore and possible misinformation about Molly's story. Whoever's talking, if they care about you asked
Yeah.
Molly, care. It's interesting.
It was weird. As you were talking, it said property. Care, property.
It's a property?
Yes. Affair! Affair!
No way.
Affair.
Oh my gosh. That's literally Molly's story.
Are you kidding me?
Did you know Molly's story, affair?
And that's a confirmed part of the story, right?
It's like speculated, but obviously there's not like a track record for affairs, right? There's no like legal documentation. Girl!
Oh my gosh.
Story, affair, girl. Molly.
So it's interesting how I interpret this is like you asked about Molly and then whoever we're talking to basically said, oh, if you care to hear about her story,
Right.
like I'll tell you.
Here it is. And then started off with affair.
Okay, now that we have this
Yeah,
information, what happened to Molly? There's so much speculation on whether she, something happened on the property or that she was, sent away. Can you just confirm what the final decision was regarding her story?
It's actually wild, dude.
I'm curious, who's even talking to us right now?
It doesn't seem like it's Molly. It sounds like someone is telling us about her, but it's someone who knows her.
Yes, exactly.
Like, how did Molly's last days here? Like, what happened?
Why was she sent to New York?
Cord.
Cord?
No way.
Are you kidding me? That's the rumor. And we're saying that's the rumor because the rumor is that she was, a rope was tied around her neck.
Yeah. Yes.
I also must say that on record, on legal record, it states that she was sent to New York. But you also have to remember, I'm not gonna say that I am saying he did this for sure, because that's not the case at all. But there could be an easy way to tamper with
to
documentation.
make the document say
yes.
Yeah.
I mean that this was literally what he did for a job.
He could have forged any type of document saying that she was perfectly fine and went to New York. I'm just saying that out loud. That is also a rumor, but...
Can you indicate specifically, was she sent or did her life end here? Can you please just be super specific? Because this is really the last part of her story is just figuring out exactly what happened. Send.
Send, like
That's
sent
the
to New
word
York.
that I asked for. If she got sent to New York.
Dude, that's
Send.
let me see.
Okay, I did ask exactly for that word, you guys.
Like send it. So
that's-
that kind of goes into the fact that like she was sent to New York.
There's probably more to this story, right? If there was an affair, this was not a good send-off.
It was messy.
Yeah.
I just know it. The whole situation sounds terrible for everyone involved, honestly.
Yeah.
This is the spirit box. It scans the radio frequencies at a rapid rate. It's believed spirits can use this device to actually chime in with their message, with their words. We'll see. We'll see if anything here does want to talk. It's been standoffish so far up here. We heard someone moving around here. Can you just try to tell us who you are? Give us a message. Where are you right now on this second floor? Where should we go? Yelling.
Yeah.
It's like something with an E.
Something, me yelling?
Yelling.
Where should we go to me yelling?
Can you scream for us? Can you yell?
Happening in the air.
Happening in the air.
I heard something either air or in here.
In here, maybe, yeah.
In here, something happening in here.
What would have happened in here?
I don't know, dude. I mean, this place has so much history to it.
I mean, we know that Matilda jumped from, I think, the top floor.
And like, this is the master bedroom where she probably stayed.
Yelling in here. I don't know. That's just weird. Even though it's a male, that's weird.
Are we talking to Mr. Sorrel?
I just heard a guy say jump.
Did you?
I just heard like jump.
Jump? In the same position.
Can you say your last name? I think it's creepy to be up here and hearing only a man's voice. This could be the first time tonight we're actually talking to Francis Sorrel, Mr. Sorrel. Possibly.
Did Matilda jump or was she pushed or thrown?
Can you tell us about the shadow person that's in this building, in this house? The 8-foot tall shadow that people see? Do you know anything about that? I heard 8.
It said it's 8.
I heard there's eight
There's
something.
8. Yeah, I heard 8 clear as day.
What the fuck, dude?
Literally just said 8 right after 8-foot shadow. Like, was that confirming or like asking the question back to you? Like, the 8.
There's an 8-foot, like...
Yeah, like, what was that?
That is actually really direct. We didn't quite hear that. We heard you say there's 8 or there's an 8. Can you finish that? Can you say it again?
There are. Dude, we got shadows downstairs.
True,
We got the
shadows.
plural.
That was a clear, there are.
There are.
What is the shadow or shadows?
Dude.
Gosh, nothing there. No answers on that.
Where did these shadow beings come from? Some people think they're interdimensional. Some people think they're darkness. Like, where did these shadow people come from?
Just a girl saying, mm-mm, mm-mm. I mean, mm-mm. Your last question was, are they shadows? Are they interdimensional? And just a mm-mm.
Mm-mm. So what are they then?
Some people think they're soldiers. Can you tell us if they're soldiers? We don't even know if there's 2.
No.
We're just assuming from the answers, but at least we know there's one. Can you say soldiers?
Did it say that's who he is?
Maybe, yeah.
That's who he is.
That's who he is.
So is it one?
Is it a soldier? Can you just say the word soldier or something military related? Not a single child's voice this whole time.
No, dude, it's been mostly a male.
Who do you think this male is? Because we're not talking to the shadow man.
No, and like we've asked if it was Francis Sorrel, but we never got a clear response from that. So I don't know. But then I don't think we're talking to the shadow figures here, like the shadow people, but
feels
someone
like
knows something about it, yeah.
Can you give us your name, please? Who are you that we're talking to? My wife?
And 4 kids?
Whoa! Did he have 4 kids?
Dude, I need to
Did he have 4
He
kids?
had 4 kids because
That said my wife and 4 kids. 100%.
My God. Okay, holy shit. Let me see here. When the Sorrel family moved into this home, he established. Okay, he had 8 kids with Matilda. Okay.
So he had 8 kids with Matilda. It still doesn't take away from that statement, though.
No.
If you would have had 2 kids, then it would be kind of weird.
And like, who knows? Maybe you could just say my wife and 4 of my kids are in
That's
here.
what I'm saying. Like, maybe not all 8 of them are here. Like, 4 of the 8 are here.
That's really bizarre that my wife and 4 kids. Looking for an answer. Like, if this is Francis, like, tell us.
And then my wife
it's my wife and 4 kids.
He's almost saying, like, it's not just me.
Yeah.
And the whole night, no matter what floor we've been on, that's been our reoccurring, like, man, who is this? There's so many possible people coming through. Francis, can you please say your name? Can you be super specific?
Me here.
Me here. Francis, what was your wife's name?
Matilda! Oh my God, dude!
I heard Ilda for sure.
Oh my God, dude! It said Matilda!
What the
Holy shit, dude!
I for sure heard the Ilda at the end, like the Ilda.
Dude, I heard Matilda.
Hey, dude, this is so specific.
Oh my God. I heard that, dude.
Okay, Francis, you're being very direct with us. We appreciate this communication.
These shadow figures then, can you give us more information about them? Who are they? Where did they come from? What is this thing?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you! Yes, I'll tell you.
Oh my God, dude.
I'm freaking out.
Right?
This is way too direct. Way too direct. I feel like someone's standing right here. Yes, dude. I'll tell you. Please tell us.
They're here right now.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, dude.
For sure right now. Something right now.
Blank, blank, right now.
Thumping.
Did you hear that?
Hello? Whoa, fuck that. I'm done, dude.
Holy shit, what the was that?
Yo, what the that was a crash.
My God.
At the freaking staircase. That was a crash.
Guys? Dude, that sounded like one of those sliding doors shutting.
This dude.
We have, dude, what the fuck was, what?
Did you hear your voice?
Yeah.
Guys?
It might be hard to tell for the audience because I was talking as we heard that voice, but that was like a female voice.
It was over your voice.
Chelsea? Dude, that's not Chelsea, then. Dude, let's get the spirit box, or the Let's get the music box too.
Let's go back down to the gear room first, the basement, and meet with them.
I just pulled out the digital recorder. This is basically just a device that will be able to pick up sounds that our human ears can't. The hope for this conversation is to kind of figure out a little bit more who we're talking with.
I do know that whoever we're talking to is like totally comfortable speaking with us, which is very rare actually. Sometimes we feel like we're like prying information, trying to get more information, but I do feel like whoever is here is open to talk.
Okay, recording, rolling on the digital recorder. I'm just gonna set it down in the middle so that no one's touching it, and we're gonna ask questions. Whoever we're speaking with, we'd really like to know a little bit more about who you are and why you care about Molly's story. Can you tell us about yourself?
There were many tragedies that happened, even within the family. Can you tell me if you were here for any of those?
Whoever we're speaking with, did you know Molly personally, or did you just hear about her story?
How would you describe living in this house?
What exactly is causing people to become overwhelmed with sadness or feel choked?
Let's go.
Okay. Let's cut. Cut digital recorder.
Whoever we're speaking with, we'd really like to know a little bit more about who you are and why you care about Molly's story. Can you tell us about yourself?
What?
Whoa. I don't know what that says, but it was something very loud.
Okay, I've never had this situation though where it almost feels like someone was trying so hard to talk that they were so close.
I thought the same thing.
Did you?
I felt like I could hear lips like right up against it.
Like you could hear the actual
the breath
Yes.
out of everything. Like it's like, this is my opportunity. I need to talk, and it got real close up to it, and it just like it almost too much.
Yes. Okay, wait. Let's listen to that again.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll be able to make anything out, but that's, if anything. Okay, hold on. Press this.
We'd really like to know a little bit more about who you are and why you care about Molly's story. Can you tell us about yourself?
Oh, it says, yes, hurry, help me.
Yes, hurry, help me?
Yes.
Let's play that again.
Yes, hurry, help me.
Can you tell us about yourself?
Yes, hurry, help me.
It's like a very quick help me.
Yes.
Okay, that's weird.
Yes.
Let's see if we get anything else.
There were many tragedies that happened even within the family. Can you tell me if you were here for any of those? What exactly is causing people to become overwhelmed with sadness or feel choked?
Wait, what?
Did it not just say him?
It literally is just him.
Who's him?
I don't know. I would only assume Mr. Sorrel. That's all I could assume.
Become overwhelmed with sadness or feel choked. What is your name?
I don't know.
I think it definitely tried saying a name though. There's like a couple syllables in there.
I don't know. But like, I just gotta say the him part is probably the most like, you could feel the anger behind that.
Yeah.
And like almost like whoever we're speaking to didn't even have to think twice about the response.
No, it was
not in the slightest.
They were right here, just be like, him.
Yeah, like so upset and so mad, like recounting all the pain that it's caused.
a very interesting dialogue and very interesting like communication that we've got across the board. Like that was interesting that it followed a very similar story that we were told. So the weirdest part about tonight was the contrast of going from like the parlor room to here.
I was gonna say the exact same thing, where like we really got showcased like how life was in these two separate houses. Like the parlor, we're partying, we're laughing, we're giving each other high fives, living it up. We come over here and we're just like, wow, we are listening to someone who is desperate, angry, and totally sad.
I think when people talk about the roller coaster of emotions here, it's because there was a roller coaster of emotions here while people lived here.
Yeah, there was a stark difference.
Yeah. Man, like...
Okay, let me get my camera here.
Should we wrap it up and meet up with them?
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, thank you for whoever was communicating with us.
Right. Yeah, that was heavy. That was really heavy.
Hello.
Yo.
What? Did you guys come in here at all?
No, never.
Okay, that's
Not even once.
No.
not to like come check on us.
We thought you guys
No,
came
we
in
thought
ours.
you guys came in ours.
Yeah, swear.
Yeah.
That's so weird, dude. It sounded like you guys coming up the stairs to get us.
No
Dude,
way.
Coming up the stairs?
Dude, we heard a crash, and then me and him are talking, and it sounded like we both stopped and like just looked at each other and were like, we just heard a voice. Like, didn't hear what it said, don't know 100% if it was male, female, but we heard a voice.
We were like yelling for you guys, thinking, okay, hopefully that's them coming to get us. So that's weird. What about you guys?
The craziest part is when we whipped out the digital recorder.
And we don't have a lot of time left until we have to be leaving here. I really want to try Estes method. And Connor, I know you've never gone under, I don't think.
Once with you at Crescent.
It's been a long time since you've gone under and tried Estes, so I don't know. We only have like about an hour left. My thought is like setting you up somewhere on the basement floor. We go up to the floor above you, just ask questions and try to get any farther, any deeper, if we can.
Down here with the shadow person.
You will be blindfolded, so you won't see the shadow person, which is good.
I'm really nervous to do that. I mean, I don't want to say no. I want to be a team player, of course, but like, that's freaking scary. You guys will be on the second floor?
No, just one block. Sorry, first floor.
Okay. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm obviously nervous. This is gonna be weird. This floor gives me the creeps, but let's do it.
Let's get some new batteries and cameras and let's take on this final hour.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Basically, this is an unbiased spirit box, so we're gonna be upstairs asking questions. Connor's gonna be down here yelling everything he hears come through the spirit box, and he won't know our questions, so we're gonna just be asking questions up there. He's gonna shout whatever he hears down here, and we're gonna see if they relate to what we're saying up there. And then, yeah, we do have the frame is filming Connor, and behind him we do see the skeleton chest. So if the motion activated light near the skeleton.
Like
just
that?
what Sean does.
Just like that? Just like that?
That's crazy.
Have fun, Connor.
Anyways, Connor.
Are you kidding me?
No way, dude. I'm actually glad I have a blindfold. I don't even want...
That is bizarre.
Yeah, oh yeah,
I'm
I got that.
so
Because I look
sorry.
down, I'm like, what? I look down, I'm like, well, that's pretty illuminated. And then I look back up, I'm like, oh, it is illuminated.
I'm putting this on right now.
All right, good
Okay,
luck.
we're gonna go up.
Okay.
That's a try.
That's creepy.
Good luck,
Oh my
Connor.
gosh. Thanks, guys.
Boy.
Oh my gosh, I can't hear anything.
We'd like to know about this 8-foot shadow and the shadows.
It just got really distorted. I'm not sure what happened. It sounded like the entire signal got distorted.
Dude, right as you say these shadows.
What are these shadow figures, these entities, these interdimensional beings? What are they?
American
American.
Soldiers. The soldiers.
American. I mean, it was the Revolutionary War.
And civil.
And civil, yeah.
I'm not even kidding. I just heard the word shot.
Shot. Dude, what is happening?
Okay, well, we got the word graveyard first in the basement, alluding to underground.
Yeah.
Are you saying that the 8-foot shadow...
I just heard a laugh. I heard a laugh.
Right as you were talking about the 8-foot shadow.
Who are we speaking to? You seem very angry.
That man.
That man.
What man is 8 feet tall?
It's just below.
Just below.
I'm telling you, graveyard things.
Yeah.
It has to be.
It has to be.
Whoa. I don't know how to describe it. I thought I just felt something to my left.
Felt something to his...
Who is this?
Are we talking to soldiers, Francis, people who worked here?
25. He's downstairs.
Oh,
He's downstairs.
that's creepy.
Who is this man?
He's got to have a title.
What's your name?
I am someone. I am someone.
It will not be specific all night.
Why are you afraid to say your name?
Dodging everything.
Shot here.
Shot here again. Shot.
Battle.
Makes me think soldiers.
Sounds like soldiers. Did you fight in a battle?
Lots of us. Dude.
Lots of us. There's tons of
Patience.
bodies buried.
Lots of us something.
Dude, this is it. That's
Yeah.
100% it.
Yeah.
It's soldiers. It has to be somewhat linked to the soldiers that were on this land.
Oh, I just got a really weird feeling. Really, really weird feeling. Are you guys here right now?
Wait, is he talking to us or is he?
Is that...
I'm reaching my arms out if you're here. Okay, I don't think you are.
Thanks for down there. What is your name? What did you do?
I feel so weird, guys. I feel really weird. 33.
But every time we ask what's your name, he says a number.
There's one. I heard there's one twice. There's one. There's one.
Every time we ask for names,
You get a number.
and then he says there's one.
Do you even know your name? Do you even have a name?
Nine.
What?
That's insane.
Number. It was 9. That number.
What does that
And he said
mean?
that number.
What does a number mean? If someone identifies as a number,
I mean, you guys,
That's weird.
weird that every time we ask for a name, we get a number.
Yeah.
did they not have like proper gravestones? Did they have numbers?
Maybe.
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 We're talking to a bunch of different shadows, of different spirits, different numbers.
What's your name?
Seven.
The numbers are repetitive. They are consistent.
Yeah.
There's like a pattern.
Why are you afraid to say your name?
Okay, well, fortunately, it is our time to get out of here. So we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna go get Connor out.
Are you guys here? I am so scared right now.
Let's get him out.
Yeah.
Oh!
It's me.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, what is
That was wild.
My gosh, dude.
Okay, I mean, there were so many things to process with this one. Biggest question though that we're trying to figure out, and you wouldn't know this, is every single time, every time we asked about specific names, what is your name? You would give us a number every time.
At some points I was just having a really tough time distinguishing who and what was being said. But I think the scariest part that like I announced, I felt like you guys came down, not just a single person. I felt like an entire group came down and was just standing next to me. And I was just waiting for you guys. I'm like, hey, are you here? Hello?
Okay, well, this is where we're gonna wrap up this video here in Savannah.
I was not expecting something like this, just how many layers this place had and how confusing it was at the same time.
I must say that this is one of the first times that I've ever felt like the spirits here wanted to communicate all of the time. Like, that never happens.
Yeah.
We didn't really have... Oh my God, that fell.
Something just got like thrown.
What the fuck? The tripod just...
Wait, what? Did you
I
just
did
see
not
that?
touch it.
No one touched that.
I was behind.
Okay, what's happening?
Yo.
Were you holding that the whole time?
No.
So that just fell over on its own?
Right when there's a crash over here. The tripod fell right after something crashed over here.
Right after I was talking about how whatever's here really wants to communicate.
I would normally write the tripod off as something like picking the camera off of it, but the coincidence that it happened right after we heard something get tossed over here, that's what makes me go, okay, that may have been paranormal.
And I took this camera off the tripod when we got Connor out.
Yeah.
So I'm holding his camera. The tripod was just sitting there that whole time we just talked.
This location made me feel like an ultimate rookie. Like I wasn't ready for anything that happened tonight at all.
Okay, well, we're gonna actually leave before something fucking smacks us in the head.
Dude, all of us are just looking around constantly.
Thank you guys so much for watching this and supporting us here on YouTube. If you enjoyed this video, definitely like and subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell so you're notified when we drop our next video.
And don't forget to comment down below where you found the hidden rubber duck. We hide one in every video, and comment down below where you found it.
And if you guys like this video and like our content, make sure you go check out our exclusive club, The Fear Club. It is where we post all of our deleted scenes, behind the scenes, travel vlogs, anything that you don't see on this channel, we post over there. That is fearclub.com.
Get the heck out of here.
Let's get out of here.
Love you guys. Bye.
Love you. We'll see you next week for a brand new video.